Hello, I am Maria, and this is my channel, Ali Juno's Crafty Corner. If you are new here, thank you for coming in. I hope you have a great day and enjoy the video. If you do, please hit the like button. If you've not subscribed to the channel, please do if you want. If you are a returning viewer, thank you for coming in. I hope you enjoy the Stitch with me today. I know it's been a bit since I posted one, but things have been kind of a bit crazy around here. Besides new house woes and new animals and yard work and this and that. So I'm going to kind of talk about all that today before I have to get off here and go to work this morning. So today is Tuesday, October. Man, I'm trying to lose all the months here. Today is August the 29th of 2023. It is Tuesday. It is currently 8 a.m. in the morning. And it has been crazy. Sorry. We ended up getting a dog a couple of weekends ago. We got us a 2.5-year-old American Bulldog. He's really happy with him so far. We've had him for about 2 weeks now. Some learning curves that we have to get over. He was in the pound for a while, so he's gets a little hyper and over energetic when more than one person is around. We're still working on getting the fence put together on the yard. We currently have a little pen for him outside that he can go out in, but he seems to associate that more as his kennel because he's housebroke and kennel trained. He seems to associate the pen that we have outside as more of a kennel. So we've had to put him on the leash line. I don't know what they're called, a ley line of some sort. I don't know. It's just a line spread between the trees so that we can get him some exercise. Now we walk him, we take him for a walk every 2 hours, give or take. Try to make sure he gets plenty of exercise. He doesn't stay in the house 24/7, but we do let him stay in the house for a couple hours in the day, especially on the days that it was extremely hot. Oh Lord, was it hot. There. So yeah, it's been really hot here lately. Finally it's cooled off, which is good because I haven't been able to do my yard work. My grass was getting kind of crazy because I can't go out if it's super hot to do the yard. I will overheat and get heat stroke. Is basically I don't sweat right, so like most people will have sweat glistening off their face, and I will still just barely have any sweat on my face, so I have to watch being out in the heat for any period of time. But luckily it is cooling back off, so I was able to get some yard work done yesterday. Plus, I ended up, like, I've been using an electric weed eater for my yard, which has not been working the greatest. And I went and visited with my mom on Saturday, and we stopped at her Walmart, and we found I was mentioning my crappy little weed eater. We're trying to clear the fence line because right now we have a bunch of trees grown up into the fence line. So I was talking about the fence line and how I needed to weed eat around the fence, but that my weed eater just was not cutting it. So she's like, let's go look at the weed eater prices. Like, okay, but I can't afford them. That's why I ended up with a little electric one. Well, at her Walmart, they ended up having a gas weed eater on sale, and I saved over $100 on the weed eater. I'm like, okay. Nope, that is not the one I need. This is the one I need. So yeah, I ended up saving $100 on a weed eater. I got it up and running, and I used it the other day, and it is perfect. It does exactly what I need it to do. I am super happy about that. I'm hoping my fingers have stayed out of the way. I have not been watching. It's been a while. I'm getting out of the habit of how I'm supposed to stitch. Shoot. I keep pulling the thread off. I need to reach out to my friends and see if they're going to be making it over this weekend, because it's kind of in the plans for a few people to come over to the house and hang out and cross stitch or knit or whatever craft they wanted to do. To reach out to them and see if they're still going to be able to do that or not. And then, let's see, other issues with the house. We are having issues with the sewage, so I have to get them out here to fix this, but it's going to cost me a good chunk of money. Oh, I'm in the wrong spot. Yeah, it's gonna cost a good chunk of money to get them out here because they have to clean the main sewer line, which is agitating because when we came to view the house, the owner had the plumber out here checking the lines to make sure everything was good. But since there was not a lot of water going through the house because nobody was here, they didn't realize the main sewer line was blocked. Or getting blocked? I don't know. So, yeah. That's been fun times trying to figure out how to come up with funds to pay for fixing the sewer. But yeah, the funds of being a homeowner. You get to prepare your own stuff. But, oh well. It'll work out. Let's see. Alright. Yeah. My mornings have been kind of busy. because I've been donating plasma. I've always enjoyed donating, not necessarily that I enjoy donating plasma. It's always been something that when I've had the opportunity to do it, I donate plasma. It helps that it gives you a little extra money, so that you can buy things you need. Or you can just spend it on yourself, however you want to do it. So I've been doing that this month as well. And just with me, it just, until I get into doing it for a little bit, it kills my energy levels. So I just haven't had the energy in the mornings to get up and do anything before work. But I'm finally getting my energy levels back and into focus. Get something on my pattern. I didn't have any of those. So I'm gonna do this. Now, the dog and the cats are not getting along all that great. When we first got Benji, he would see the cats and he would chase them. It wasn't an aggressive chasing, it was just more of a, oh, hi, can I see you? Come here, come here, come here. Cats didn't see it that way. And they hightailed it out of the room and hid. Which I had no problem with. I totally got it. Big 80-pound dog coming at you. Sorry, I would run too. But so far, like, now he'll see them and he'll still want to go after them, but as soon as we like say his name, he'll stop and he won't continue. He won't keep running after them. He'll just, stop, look at us like, but. And then we have set it up where, so in my house I have my living room, my dining room, and then I have a doorway that goes into a little hallway between the kitchen, my office, and the bathroom and all that stuff, and the mudroom, and access to the upstairs. So I put a baby gate or door gate, I don't know what they're called. I put one of those up between there so he can't get back there. So the cats can, sorry for bumping that. So the cats can get to the back of the building, where, like, back of the house, where we have the kitty litter. Well, we have one of the kitty litters and cat food. But just so that they have a safe space in the house where Benji is not allowed to go. I know it's going to take a while, if ever, for them to get along with one another. The one thing that is kind of interesting, though, is since we've gotten Benji, I've mentioned it before, Aries and Reese's had, well, when we first moved here, they hadn't been getting into fights, or, they haven't been as aggressively, Aries hadn't been as aggressively chasing Reese's. Well, she was starting to do that again. Now, since Benji has showed up into the picture, Aries is not aggressive towards Reese's or Aries. Reese's or Ritzy. They'll still kind of like if Reese's and Aries gets in the same space together, Reese's will still growl and hiss at her, but Aries just kind of looks at her like, whatever, I don't have time for you. So that's been kind of nice, not having the cat fights like we were having them before. Before I get off the video, I will pan out and see if I can get Benji into this shot for y'all, so y'all can see Benji. If he ever gets to where he'll like lay in one place for a long period, I'll see about possibly setting up a second camera if he's in the house when I stream, when I do my videos. Possible he might be, but Benji's, really cool. He's a super sweetie. He's a really good car rider as well, which is good because we picked him up at a pound and it was about an hour drive away, so he did really good in the car. We had picked him up for my husband, but my middle daughter has actually laid claim to him. And we're, it's like, okay. She, like, buying all his stuff. She's buying his food, all the other stuff. She has this goal in a few years to, like, travel. And she would love to have a dog to travel with her. And since Benji is really good at traveling, and he is like an 80-pound dog, we're okay with that fact. Like, okay, want to claim him as yours? We had got him for ourselves, but, well, my husband got him for him, but it's been more, he's not been able to take him out for walks like we had planned on. It is fibromyalgia and neuropathy and all that has been flaring up, so it makes it where he can't get out and walking as often as he needs to. So when Aowen stated that she would take over the care, we're like, okay. Now I still walk him, I still go play with him, and hang out with him, but he is technically Aowen's dog. He is a chewer though, and he will chew through basically anything. But he doesn't chew on everything. He'll chew on his toys, his dog toys, but like he sleeps in what we call my mud room, which is just a little room with that between my living room and my front door. It's I wouldn't know how to describe the size of the room, but it's not super small. I was able to fit my big old treadmill in there, and it had plenty of room in there, but I decided to move it out of there, and we were using it for our coat rack and shoes and all that stuff. And he does not chew on the shoes. He does not, like, we have a couple of boxes for Goodwill in there that we need to take out. He's not chewed on anything in the boxes. But like if you give him a tennis ball, that tennis ball is gone within 2 minutes. Like chewed apart and destroyed. Where am I? that in the wrong spot? I think I put that in the wrong spot. Yeah. Just a second. I need to move this strand down one. I went in the wrong hole. Yeah, but he won't chew the things that are, like, so far I've not seen him chew on anything that he doesn't consider his toy. So that's been kind of nice. Not having to worry about that, because that was one thing I was worried about. I was very worried about, chewing, because I know a lot of dogs will chew on anything and everything. Now he has tried to, like, a ball of my yarn was in his range. No, not yours. Speaking of which, he just grabbed a ball of my yarn. Not yours. Okay, I'm gonna move the camera, guys. There's a Benji face. Ah! Hold on. Scroll out. There's a Benji face. There's a Benji face. Okay, we're going back to here. Nope, nope, nope. Not in my lap. Not in my lap. Come on. I still have a few minutes of streaming left. So. Alright, guys. This back to the right angle. Sorry. I wasn't planning on doing that just this instant, but he decided to come say hi. There we go. Alright. He's gone back off to do what he was doing. Is that done? There's my string. I stuck it into the thing underneath me. I was like, where'd I put my string? Alrighty. But yeah. He's a big sweetie. I really don't know what I was saying before he showed up. Or what I was talking about. Oh, him chewing on things. Yeah, I've had one or two instances where he'll see my yarn and he'll grab it and kind of walk around with it. I think if I don't stop him, he would probably chew on it. Oh. Hold up. There we are. Come on. Benji! Not yours. No. That is yours. That is yours. Alright, maybe time to go put him outside. Because he's all of a sudden decided my yarn is, he wants to grab all of them out of the shelf. I currently put him back in the mud room. When I finish this video, I'll put him outside, let him enjoy the nice weather. It's a pretty pretty nice day out today at the moment. I'm not sure what the weather's supposed to be like all day, but we'll see. He does not, if he gets the chance to chew on his harness, he will. Certain things he will get and he will like chew them to pieces. Like, he literally chewed his harness that we had bought him to pieces because he's such a big boy. We don't like walking him unless he has a harness on. Because he's like 80 pounds. And we don't want to just, when you walk him with a collar, he tends to pull forward and kind of choke on himself. But he doesn't really pull when he's in a harness. So, yeah. So we bought him a harness. He chewed through it, so we bought another one. This one that we currently have is not, I feel like it's just a bit tight on him because it was the only harness they had available at the store because he decided to chew it at like 10 o'clock at night. 10:30 actually. So I bought the only one I could find. But we have another one ordered that should be here today. And we are also buying a chain for him. It's a chew-proof chain because sometimes he'll get kind of frustrated with the collar and his first instinct is to chew on it. Aowen is getting the information. She's going to take him to obedience classes, so maybe we can work on the little issues that he has. But he's been in the pound for a long time. He was there, he's actually been there twice. Like, he was there in 2022 for a couple of months. I think he was there in 2020. He got adopted in maybe 2021. I don't know. It says his surgery was in 2020, but he was adopted in 2022. They had him for about 8 months and then had to return him in November of 2022. And we just picked him up. So that's quite a few months in an overcrowded dog pound. So he's not used to getting attention. He's not used to having his own, being in a home setting for a while. But it's all good. I feel like I apologize if all I've done is talk about Benji. I've not done much stitching here recently. I did go to the all day, what is it? The cross stitch day on the 11th of August. I did go and have fun at that event. Now, I did not get into the cross stitch event for September. It was already bought and paid all the way out. So I was not able to. I won't be going to a stitchy event this month or next month. But yeah. I'll reach out and see if anybody wants to come hang over here, because since I moved up here, we're not actually that far away from people. Like when I lived in Plainfield, nobody was near me. Up here, people are only about 20, maybe 30 minutes away, so I can actually have people come over and sit and relax and do crafts with. So that's kind of cool. So hopefully that'll happen this weekend. I'm going to send a text out today to verify if anybody's going to be able to make it, or if we need to reschedule. I have enough time to finish this square out before I have to carve it. So that's my goal. I'm not sure I have much more to talk about. I think I've talked about everything. If everybody else has been doing good and getting a lot of stitching or knitting or whatever craft they're working on, or if they don't work on a craft, they do whatever they enjoy doing. You know, I need to roll up my ball of yarn here. Where am I? No, not there. That's there, so I would be that already has a stitch. So this is going to go down here. Oh, yeah, that's right. Mark. I have one color left here. Just marking my project here. Sorry, guys. Alright, so I have one last color and I will be finished with this square. And then I will have to call it quits, because it'll be time to get ready to clock in for work. Yay, work! But yeah, I've been doing a lot of knitting. Of course, you know, it seems to be all I do nowadays sometimes, I feel like. I finished a blanket that I was working on, and then I started a new blanket because I loved the project so much, I decided to start one for myself in my own colors. So I've got another blanket going. Got a good chunk of my sweater going, I'm going to be winding up. Like, I finished the first skein of yarn on my sweater. I'm going to do the second skein, like roll up the second skein. I've decided that I'm going to do my sleeves before I finish the body. Right now it's about mid-chest. I want to go ahead and get the sleeves completed. That way I can go on the body and not have to worry about not using all the yarn and not having enough for the sleeves. So, I know it says to go until you measure to this much, but truthfully, I would rather get the sleeves done and then just use the rest of the yarn to finish off the body. You know, that way I don't have any extra yarn left over. I just need to make sure I leave enough yarn to do the bind off. So that's what I'm doing on my sweater. I'm either going to start a pair of socks or a beanie here in the next few days. I haven't decided exactly which one I'm starting. I know it's getting close to Christmas time, and beanies are my go-to thing for Christmas gifts for people. I've only just been recently knitting, so they don't really have many extras or anything like that, so I'm not giving them excessive amounts of things. But I'm tempted to try to make a DK weight, maybe worsted weight socks for my grandpa. Kind of make them more like house socks instead of socks you wear with shoes. I know I could use bulky weight yarn, but I don't really want to do that. I think DK weight is going to be, because that way they're just a little thicker than fingering weight. I think those would, I don't think Grandpa, I don't want socks that he would wear with his shoes, and if I remember right, Grandpa normally wears pretty thick socks anyway, so I'd rather stick with that if I can. So I just gotta figure out if I have some yarn that I can use, or would use, for him, or if I'm going to need to look into buying some. I don't know. I know I've only made, I think I've made a pair of DK weight sock and a worsted weight sock before. Well, I know I've made worsted weight sock. That was my first sock I ever made. But I'm not sure I can make those, how those would work on my DPNs. They're not my DPNs, my, on my circular 9-inch circular needles. I don't know. We will see. See what I decide to do in the long run. All right. finished. Woohoo! And this goes here. There we go. I got my square finished. Woohoo! Mark off. Thank you. There we go. And I did 104 stitches total. Woohoo! Okay, let's scroll out. I'm working in the diagonal, slowly bringing this across. This is the end of where I'm stopping on the pattern. So as I'm working across, it will be completely the end of the pattern. Yay! Alrighty, everybody. I hope everybody has had a great day. Give y'all a pretty picture. Hope everybody's has a great day, has a great week, and I will see everybody next time. Happy stitching. Later.